We are now back in open session at 10:03 p.m. I entertain a motion to certify. You only discussed the personnel items that were discussed in the motion.
That's very good framing. I so moved.
Motion been made and seconded to certify. We'll start with Mr. Scott.
Certified.
Certified.
We now stand in open session. Is any other business to come before this council?
Yes, I would like to say something.
All right.
I would like to make a motion to rescind, the motion that was made to, let me see. To, the motion that was made when Mr. Biles, to rescind his, not to rescind,
To deny his request.
his request. And I would like, I voted to do it, to deny it, and I'm rescinding that.
So you were in the affirmative. Your motion is to rescind, which will bring the matter up for discussion for council. Is there to rescind the denial of his appeal? Is there a second to Ms. Thompson's motion?
Am I allowed to second?
I would stay away from it.
Yeah, you were in the negative. Is there anyone here that would like to second Ms. Thompson's motion? Mr. Nash cannot. It's to reconsider to rescind and reconsider the denial of Mr. Bauer's sign appeal.
I'll second.
All right. Motion's been made and seconded to rescind.
Did you vote for it?
No,
Yeah,
it was just me.
It was a 6-1 vote.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
All right. Any discussion on the motion? Now, if the motion to rescind passes, does that mean that his appeal is granted, or that just brings it back for
Brings it back.
for discussion?
Yeah, you're rescinding the appeal, so I guess you have to reconsider the appeal.
Right. Okay. I'll ask for a roll call vote, starting with Councilman Scott.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
No.
Motion carries 5-2.
I make a motion to grant Mr. Bowers, sign legitimate, I guess you'd say,
His appeal.
Grant
his appeal, grant his appeal,
Of DBI's.
and allow his sign to stay status quo. But in the meantime, we need to adjust
Desperately.
the sign deal, debacle, whatever it be, whoever's fault, I mean, it's all of us. We need to address it, so.
If your motion is second and passed, would it also halt the town's legal action against Mr. Bauer?
I would think so.
Okay. All right. Mr. Nash has moved to, now the floor is open to grant Mr. Bauer's appeal and to cease legal action against him. Is there a second to that
You're
motion?
notifying of such.
Immediately.
Is there a second to Mr. Nash's motion?
Well, I was gonna offer a substitute motion to get it all straight, so make sure you got it all straight. You're gonna,
Mr. Nash's motion right now is to grant
grant, stop legal action, what else? Is that
and
all?
undertake our immediate review of the current downtown historic district sign regulations.
Sign regulation.
Time frame, or I'm gonna offer substitute.
Oh, I say for the next council meeting. I mean,
On or before June 18th, either at that meeting or sooner.
the parties keep kicking them down the road.
That's what I'm saying. I'm listening, but I mean, I want some teeth in it.
next council.
Enacted by June 30th,
New
2018.
rules enacted by June 30th? New sign rules?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it can be done.
You can amend them without a public hearing.
It can be done easily. I mean, it's not we know, we can all go back.
Because y'all know me, I don't care about the cotton picking signs on Main Street. Either take them down or write a ticket.
Correct.
And this is where I am. Look, I support any entrepreneur in this town, but we can't, I'm not crazy about the man being defiant, the 6-1 vote of council, but I'm about the process. So I've never I didn't care who this man was, and I've been accused of saying that I did, but I didn't.
No, it was no, I don't think it was any.
So if you'll include that we enact a new
New
ordinance.
rules enacted by
By
July,
the end of
or
this term.
June 30th.
By the end
I
of this.
second the motion.
All right. Mr. Nash's motion has been seconded by Mr. Green. Any further discussion?
Roll call vote.
I'll ask for a roll call vote, starting with Mr. Scott.
Aye.
Aye.
That motion carries 7-0. Any other business coming before the council?
You're
Thank you.
listening.
No other business. I declare the meeting. I'm going to
Continue.
continue. I'm going to tap the gavel at 10:07 p.m. and continue this meeting to
6.
Wednesday, June 6th at 6 p.m.
Good job.
Thank y'all.
All right. I'm going
If
to
anything comes up after
Hold on, I'm still recording. Hold on.
I gotta run. I made a promise to some twins.
Hey, did Kinston win the game, the title game?
No, but they beat BA